Hey everyone, Jason Hill here, and today we are going to be preparing a classic side dish known as cream spinach. This dish goes way back and has been served in steakhouses over the years. It goes well with roast beef, prime rib, steaks, pork, chicken, veal, you name it. And there's a wide variety of ways to make it, but I'm going to show you a simple, easy way that I prepare it at my house. And if you're liking these videos, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you'll be notified when we make more videos. Let's get started. Okay, so check it out, guys. I've got a pound of baby leaf organic spinach, and the reason I like to use the baby leaf, they're more tender. You don't really have to worry about stemming them or chopping them up. But of course, if you're using regular full-grown spinach, you would have to, remove the stems because they get pretty tough. So that's why I like to use baby spinach. I have my mise en place all set up, so now I'm going to come over to the stove and heat up my saute pan to medium. Okay, here we're going to take 2 tablespoons of butter, and melt that down. Okay, after the butter melts down, it's getting a little bit of frothiness there. We are going to throw in a 1/4 cup of fine diced shallot, and you can use onion if you don't have shallot. Surprisingly, I'm not using my garlic shallot puree for this. We want to cook this for a few minutes. You don't really want them to brown, just to cook down, get the flavors out of there to that butter. All right, shallots have cooked down for a few minutes. Now it's time to get our pound of spinach leaves in there. I just drop them in. So like I said, I rinse the leaves a little bit because you want a little bit of water on them to help steam them down. And once you get all your spinach in there, you're going to put the lid on and let that steam for a couple of minutes. Give it another little stir. So spinach has been grown in Spain since the 8th century, and it was the Spaniards who brought it here to the United States. And it's very rich in iron and vitamin A and vitamin C. Now at this point I'm going to leave the lid off because I want some of that moisture to cook off. But right here at this point, if you just wanted sauteed spinach without making it creamed, you can add your salt and pepper to taste, and there you would have your side dish of sauteed spinach. And a pound of spinach will cook down to about a good, if I portion it out here, it's probably a good solid 3 cups. And if you're in a hurry, you can always tilt the pan, push your spinach back up to the top, and that little bit of liquid there, you can actually just dab it with some paper towels and soak that up. And there we go. Now we're going to add, I'm going to start with about a 1/2 cup of heavy cream. I'm going to turn the flame down to a medium-low. Stir that around. I'm adding a 1/2 cup of Parmesan. You can use Swiss, Gruyere. I'm a Parmesan person, so that's why I'm choosing Parmesan. It's looking good. A little more cheese in there. Probably 3/4 cup of cheese altogether. And then maybe another splash of cream. So we're using about 1/2 cup total. Okay, I just removed it from the stove. Now it's time to season to taste. And I like to use a little bit of white pepper. So I'm just going to put a few little sprinkles in there, followed by a 1/2 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. And then since you have the cheese in there, you know your cheese has salt, so go easy on the salt at first. So I'm going to start with just a little pinch from the heavens. Maybe a little tiny 2 pinches. And stir that around. taste. That's it. Let's plate up. All right, now we're just gonna transfer it to a serving dish. Look at that wonderful, yummy cream spinach. Like I said, there's so many ways you can make this, but this is a really easy, simple, tasty way to make it. At this point too, you can even put it in a small casserole dish, top it with some breadcrumbs and more cheese, pop it in your oven at 350 for about 15 minutes if you want that kind of brown breadcrumb look to it. All right. Well guys, I hope you enjoy this easy recipe and I hope you give it a try. And if you do, leave me a comment and tell me what you think. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And as always, thanks for tubing in. Doesn't get much better than that for a side dish.